So for this recipe, you need 1 or more, depending on how many chips you want to make, sweet potatoes, olive oil, and a mixture of cumin, sugar, and chili powder. I just kind of eyeballed it, but I'll put the actual recipe down in the bottom because some people like it spicier than others, so I kind of messed with it a little bit. A big bowl to put it in, and then a cookie sheet to lay them out on. What you want to do is you want to cut your sweet potatoes into slices and then coat them in olive oil in a big bowl. I used a giant bowl just so I wouldn't make too much of a mess. You want to mix together your cumin and your sugar and your chili powder. After that, you mix those all together so it's distributed evenly, and then you pour it either in the bowl or sprinkle it on top of your slices of sweet potato. And you put them in the oven for 7 to 10 minutes. But the first go around you want to do it for 7 just so it cooks enough. And then when you flip it over onto the other side, you can cook them for 7 to 10 minutes depending on how crispy you want them. This is another way to just nicely roast them. You can roast your sweet potatoes as well. So that's just a quick, easy recipe. The ones you saw have 2 more minutes left on the first side, and then I'm going to flip it over and do probably 8 minutes on the other. And that was only 1 potato. So if I'm going to be doing this a lot, I will just do 1 potato at a time and have a snack for myself, because my parents don't eat sweet potatoes. They just bought them for me, which is really, really nice of them. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that, and I will see you guys when they are out of the oven for good. Okay, one great thing about parchment paper is you can use the parchment paper to flip something over. If you have something like these sweet potato chips that needed to be flipped over. So basically, I baked them for the 7 minutes on the one side, and now I'm just going to sprinkle this all over the rest of them. A little bit here and there. So, there you have it. And I'm going to put them back in the oven for 7 to 10 minutes. I'm probably going to go for 8. And while that happens, I'm going to clean out my spaghetti squash because it is now cool enough, hopefully, to handle. Oh yeah. So I'm going to clean out my spaghetti squash, and that'll be a part of another. Alright, here is the finished product of the sweet potato chips. Mine, I have to work on the thickness because they are definitely not all super crispy and chip-like. But I would make this for a snack just to eat, like baked sweet potato. And the seasoning is amazing. I didn't measure it out exactly, but like I said, I'll put the recipe down in the bottom, and they do measure it out exactly. I just kind of winged it. Oh my gosh. But the ones that did crisp up, can you hear that sound? Oh my gosh, this is so good. But anyways, I'm going to let them dry out a little bit and see which ones I could eat as chips and which ones I can't. Because the ones that I can't, I'll just have them as a side dish with lunch. So, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.